That's right. It's that time again. Time for a Periscope movie review. Hi, Mom. Thanks. Thanks for the hearts, Mom. This movie I got used at Texas Frightmare. I'm a huge Mummy fan. Probably my favorite Universal monster. So like you kind of spent my life trying to find good mummy movies, which is not fucking easy. Dawn of the Mummy, I love. That's super cool. Well, it's like modern up. I always say Dawn of the Mummy is what the Mummy with Brendan Fraser should have been. That piece of shit. Hold on, I'm getting a notification. I have to go to the dentist. Terrible. I'm only supposed to be there for 2.5 hours, so it'll be cool. Right? 2.5 hours. I'm getting some crowns put in. Ouch. I'm sure it won't hurt, but fuck. 2.5 hours just sitting there with your mouth open. Some of you know. Having some morning coffee. Oh yeah, we're doing a movie review. Uh, yeah, so I bought this, and I hadn't really heard of it, just a little bit. I got it for like $2 or something at Texas Frightmare used. So I was kind of excited. 1993 stars an elderly Tony Curtis, who I guess is a good actor. Is he a good actor? I think when he was young, maybe. Um, yeah, so shout out Jamie Lee Curtis. So that's impressive. He shat out that bitch. She did some stuff. She's all right. Yeah, so I was excited to see it. Um, Watched it late at night. Perfect environment for watching a movie. Oh, holy fuck. My God. My God. Just the biggest fucking mess ever. And you know, you read in reviews all the time people say like, yeah, you could tell this actor phoned this performance in, or he wasn't really on board for this one, or whatever. This like for that saying, there should be a picture of fucking Tony Curtis in his fucking Arab or Egyptian fucking clothes right next to it. I mean, talk about holy shit, phoning in a fucking performance. Um, I guess I mean, first of all, Tony Curtis is very has a very distinctive delivery, a very distinctive way of speaking. If you've never seen him in a movie, he talks all nasally and very abruptly like this. He's a fucking Jew from the Bronx, old school Jew. New York accent, and very nasally. I don't know. He should have had his adenoids taken out or something, as I probably should. You hear this? I'm all clogged up. Probably just allergies. But yeah, so he's very, very distinctive voice. none of those characteristics are Egyptian whatsoever. And he doesn't even try. He doesn't give a fuck. You can tell he just does not give a fuck. Among the many issues with this movie, like, he didn't give a shit. He's like, I'm a Jew from New York. I'm getting pretty old. And this is the way I speak. Give me my check. Because in this Egyptian movie, people from Egypt are going to talk like a New York Jew. And I don't care. Bad. Doesn't even try to put on an Egyptian accent or... Fuck, if he even tried to just speak like a normal human being without an accent, it would have been something. I have an example queued up, man. Wait till you see this. Hold on. I can't fuck around too much. I have to go to the dentist very soon, as I've said, and you know, if I don't show up, they'll charge me anyway, probably. And watch this. Listen to the. You just have to talking about a performance taking you out of a movie. Like, you know, that was my volume, in case you don't know. You know, you're supposed to like create an illusion. Movies are illusions to take you out of, you know, the mindset that you're looking at fucking Tony Curtis, the fucking from New York, from the Bronx, trying to be an Egyptian. You know, like that's the magic of it. Like he's supposed to, he's getting paid to fucking take you out of that mindset and make you believe that he's actually from Egypt. He didn't want to. It was not his movie. Listen to this shit. Like, I just started chuckling. You have to chuckle when you hear this fucking for the first time.
In thy ways, Zod in my life, Zod in my death, Zod may we give to you, Zod may we worship you.
Soft, baby, baby. Holy fuck. Right? Did you hear it? He does a lot of that fucking chanting throughout the movie. In the same fucking New York Jew Bronx accent. By the way, you know, I'm not fucking racist. Don't fucking give me any, because I'm using the word Jew. Fuck you, PC people. Fucking eat it. I love everybody unless you're a douchebag. I might not love you if you're a fucking PC douchebag, sorry. But, yeah. I'm sorry, Jews from New York have a distinctive fucking accent, okay? It's a stereotype. Stereotypes are based on the truth. Sorry, they are. If you don't like it, if the Jews don't like it, they can change the way they speak and fucking, it won't be a stereotype anymore. I can't help it. So, like, throughout the whole movie, he sounds like a Jew from the Bronx. Big time. Just phoning it in. At this point, he's got silver hair, you know, and he doesn't even look like, he doesn't have like olive skin or. It's just a fucking mess. The whole movie's a fucking mess. I mean, you would expect. The dude had like, this is 1993. The dude had like well over 100 movies, like 120 movies under his belt. Come on. Dialect coach. Put some effort into it. It was one of his last films. He died in 2010, I think. But, Yeah, I mean, come on, dude. So, uh, fuck. I mean, I kind of want to recommend the movie because you kind of have to hear it and see it. I mean, it's not like fucking trauma bad or wild eye releasing bad, but, or Florida filmmaker bad, mostly. Um, but, you know, I mean, they there was a competent, semi-competent director and cinematography, and like they probably spent millions of dollars on this movie, which is kind of funny. There's a lot of art design, set design, but yeah, so it's like I can't recommend it. I recommend it with a fucking asterisk. If you like watching a fucking mess. I mean, it's not so bad that you can sit and fucking laugh hysterically at it. So it's like kind of in between. Um, yeah. So if you're just want to watch Tony Curtis phone in a fucking performance, and that kind of thing gives you a chuckle, you should probably find it like I did for a couple bucks used, or download it online if you find it. Wink, wink. Um, but yeah, don't buy it new. I'll give it two thumbs down on the app, but that's kind of why I wanted to do a Periscope, because it's like it's such a fucking mess. It's just on the line of like being so bad that it's fucking great. But like the rest of the movie is pretty straight, you know, like there's not a whole lot goofy going on. It's only when Tony Curtis comes on and speaks in his Bronx fucking accent that it becomes entertaining. Yeah, my wife said two thumbs down. She didn't watch it, but yeah, I can't recommend it. I can't unless you just if you specifically want to see Tony Curtis phone in a performance, I recommend it. Otherwise, don't fucking bother. It's not good as a fucking mummy movie. Go get Dawn of the Mummy, and that's a fucking cool ass mummy slasher film almost. Um, Love that movie. Or the Universal Mummy. Unpopular opinion I'm going to share with you now. Uh, I prefer the sequels, the Universal sequels, over the Boris Karloff Mummy. Because I like the Mummy. I like when the Mummy steps on people's head. There's always a scene in the Mummy movies where one of the Fowlers fucking bows down to show his fucking respect to the Mummy, and the Mummy inevitably fucking steps on his head and crushes him. I love that. It's beautiful. I like mummies. I like mummies killing people. Karloff wasn't a mummy. He started out as a mummy and then became a human. Which is exactly what happens in The Mummy Lives, by the way. He starts out as a mummy, a crappy looking mummy, and then turns into a New York Jew from the Bronx for the rest of the movie. So I prefer the sequels. I prefer where it's actually a fucking mummy. I don't want to see a mummy that turns into a good-looking, aging Jewish actor from the Bronx. I like the bandages and the head squishing. That's how I roll. Till next time. This is smooth. Look at this. Oh yeah, so smooth. Till next time. Bye bye now. Get the fuck out of my house.